Okay. Here's this next
There's
group.
that
Tim.
there is
isn't
Tim.
there?
Good to see Tim up there. Sorry, we take all that back, don't we?
Yeah. Sorry, Timmy. Okay, in the next group there, you also got, that's a battle with Shane Hart and...
There's Gary Ogden in the
Gary
orange
Ogden.
Corsica, the self-made car. Okay, there's Craig Conlon. There's Phil Oakes just behind Morgan Fremantle, with Pablo now falling back behind Phil after that run down the straight.
Reynolds using a lot of road and a lot of curve there.
Well, he's got a bit of a... Ben Porter's got a bit of a gap up now, so maybe Daniel wants to put the pressure back on.
Okay, so Daniel's working hard. He was a little bit of oversteer coming in at that car.
Put your foot down, Daniel. Flat through this turn 8 in top gear. Very, very exciting corner.
You've got to try and let your steering wheel open up a bit so you don't scrub too much speed off your wheels as well.
And Daniel does that, and he does it very smoothly indeed. But Matt Stubbs from New Zealand, right on his gear selector. Both in current model, brand new Sabre 02s.
Yeah, actually, interestingly enough, the Beecham Racing team used to run a whole heap of Jaces, and over the off-season they've swapped to Sabres, so obviously trying to support the local brand down there in Victoria.
Well, that's right. Well, time will tell if that's a successful move, but obviously it's still kept Matt Stubbs very competitive, which no doubt where he wants to be.
Yeah, okay, so this is a great onboard shot coming back up into turn 10, 11, 12. Back with the leaders. Now, Kinsella's actually dropped off a couple of car lengths here.
He's lost a bit of spot again, obviously.
Must have made a mistake somewhere.
Oh, gee, fanning off behind...
Wide, Reynolds.
Behind
great run.
the checkmate there.
Here's Collison upside Flood, and this has been a great little four-way battle. Lee Hammonds is back at the front of it, with Dean having a look at it around the outside.
Great driving from
those
getting
pulled along.
Yeah.
Kinsella's back up.
Daniel's got to the lead of this race. This is nose to tail stuff, isn't it?
It certainly is. There you go, Heaps in front of Jack Flood there as well, so Heaps doing a good job there.
Great drives from those Victorian drivers.
Darren Williams has had a very lonely race this weekend, which is this race, which is very unusual.
That's right. There goes Ben Porter, Gary Hook. Shane Hart, not used to being that far back with Lee Porter on his tail.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we got a
loss
spinner.
from Craig
Conlon.
Conlon, made in his brand new, freshly rebuilt Jacer. They're almost total, but fortunately everyone went around him.
Yeah, it looks fantastically. It's got a new paint job this year, and it looks. I think it's been completely rebuilt by the factory Jacer.
It's had the wheelbase shortened and a complete chassis strip
He's
back.
on board.
There he is,
Pablo.
left, right.
Morgs didn't know which way to go. Pablo took advantage. Well done, Pablo.
Pablo's made up 3 spots, so he should. I think case of beer going to Craig Conlon after that one.
There was someone that went around the outside on the dirt, which sort of took the flow away.
All right, Ben Porter still taking the lead out, but excellent driving from these excellent, highly talented group of leading drivers.
I think in these two drivers here, you've probably got about 6 National Series titles or something like that.
Oh, gee, I'd lose count just in these 2 drivers alone. You've got the all-conquering Ben Porter in the checkmate, in the all-conquering Daniel Reynolds in the Sabre 02.
Yeah,
Daniel, a national champion, National Series champion, and the same with Ben Porter.
Well, he also did it in the Sabre 01 as well, so it's...
well.
You know, he's done it in both cars. Here he comes. Here's a great tow, great slipstream of Formula V. He's gone the inside line, which gives him the better option for turn 1.
Look at...
Last lap board is up. I just saw the last lap board as they come past the start finish
Here we
line.
go, external shot of that run from Daniel Reynolds. Look at Matt Stubbs right there,
Yeah.
going to the right-hand side of
Ben. Bit of smoke out of Kinsella's car coming out on the last corner. He's also dropped back a bit here. I wonder if he's got a bit of an issue going on.
Well, at Eastern Creek, you don't want to usually be leading on the last lap, but you don't want to be in 3rd place either. So maybe Ben might have a bit of work. Maybe his strategy just might not be working on this last run.
Well, as you say, Benny might be actually... You don't want to be 3rd, that's right. He might try and get to 2nd so that he's got the run down the straight. Stubbsy obviously being a Victorian probably doesn't know that yet, but he should know it because of Phillip Island's a fairly similar scenario. There's a bit of smoke.
Right.
Kinsella's got a problem going on. He's dropped off this group, and look at him. Look at the smoke coming out.
Oh, look.
That's either a rocker cover coming loose
that's far too much smoke and too consistent for a rocker cover. I think it's probably more likely one of the head bolts or head studs might be working itself out.
Here's Pablo. He was looking up the inside of Phil Oakes there. You got who's that? That's Shane Purvis and was that?
That's the Victorian Jacer.
That's Steve. Is that nice?
No, that's Steve Gamara. We haven't seen him today.
No, Stephen Jones.
Stephen Jones, that's right. Another Stephen. Okay, now Ben's done really well.
Second place where he wants to be. Daniel wants to be there. He's looking hard.
So I think he's resurrected his strategy. So Ben Porter in the box seat for the tow down the straight for the last run on the last corner.
If Stubbs is not careful, he'll end up being 3rd out of this group of 3.
So what's going to happen here?
Yeah, look at that. Benny's holding back. Benny's holding back Daniel there to make sure he can't come up the inside into turn 6.
Blocking in Formula V. Well, it is the last lap, I guess, but a good run by Ben Porter in that white checkmate.
It shows that the strategy of Benny Porter thinking about, where he wants to be and making sure that somebody else doesn't get into that position.
Right, external shot through turn 8, flat in 4th gear through here at fairly high speed.
Again, Ben being pretty defensive there in the 9.
He is defensive, but he's also made up some ground on Matt Stubbs, but Daniel Reynolds in the red Sabre right on his tail, and there's Michael Kinsella.
He's let through both Heath and
going backwards quickly. Heath Collinson and
Jack Flood.
That's right.
So
now will this pack of Lee Hemmings and Dean Kavanagh and Tim Hamilton in the green Jacer catch Michael? Back to the leaders.
Simon Pace is missing from that group.
That's gone missing.
So,
anyway, this no doubt to be an exciting run.
There's a lap marker right at the apex of the corner.
Perfect timing to have a lapped car in your head now.
Everyone looks like they got their normal run. Benny's had to pull out a little bit.
Oh, that's unusual.
That's gonna hurt.
That's unusual for a slow run.
Reynolds has got the run. Benny's going to have to do it on horsepower alone.
Oh, look, I think...
there's 3 wide, and Benny didn't get the benefit of the toe.
There may have been a bit of a miscalculation by a certain driver in the blue car here, but...
I think Reynolds must have got that there. Could have been Reynolds, Stubbsy, and then Benny Porter.
Looks like Reynolds did get it, that's right. From 3rd place to 1st place, over the line, all after turn 12.
And the gap from 1st to 3rd was less than a tenth of a second. Then you've got Heath in 4th, Jack Flood 5th. Kinsella still comes home in 6th place with that engine that looks like it's pretty ordinary. Darren Williams 7th. Lee Hemmings, great job in 18th. Kavanagh 9th. Timmy Hamilton. So we've lost Simon Paces here after Shane Hart 11th. Simon Pace 12th. Lee Porter made his way up to 13th. Gary Hook 14th. Corinne Perry 15th. Good job there. So great job by the leading 1200 of Stevie Butcher ahead of Bernie Cannon, Michael Gale, Bruce Perry and Rob Cowland.
That's race 3's results.